you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm acting very silly right now for no reason because I don't know, I just had a lot of energy and I was home alone and I was like, why not film a video of how I clean my brushes? So in my bathroom there's this little box or this little tiny plastic cabinet that has all my makeup and my brushes and my everyday products that I use, and in the second drawer right here is my box of brushes that I'm actually gonna clean. I haven't cleaned my brushes in forever, which is really not good, but we're just gonna take this into the kitchen. And what's really cool about my apartment is that my bathroom connects to my kitchen. Ta-da! It's really cool because my apartment's like a big circle, so it's like the kitchen, the living room, the bedroom, and the bathroom, and it keeps going in a big circle. Okay, so I had Domino's that I was super excited about because I was home alone and I was filming a video, and dirty dishes, which I'm not excited about, but I was home alone and I wanted to pamper myself, so I was like, why not get Domino's? So I got, the first pizza was a sausage and, okay, struggle bus, but the first pizza was sausage and bacon, and this is cinnamon sticks, which had little icing in there, which is not in there at the moment, but and then my third pizza is pepperoni that my mom actually wanted, but she will eat some of that when she gets back. So now I'm just gonna struggle with cleaning the sink. So I moved all the dishes to one side, and now I'm just rinsing the sink out of all the like food and the dirty dishes, like stuff that's in there. So I just want to rinse it just in case, like when my brushes are in there and when I'm washing them, or if it falls on the sink, that it's not filled with bacteria and stuff. So see, ta-da, a pretty nice clean sink. So I have to listen to music when I'm doing this because it's kind of a long process. It takes me about 30 minutes, 45 minutes to clean my brushes, maybe an hour at the absolute longest. But it takes me a little bit of a while to brush my, to wash my brushes, so I do have to put on some music. And this bracelet, by the way, I just got today. My mom actually gave it to me. She said it was supposed to drive away or push away negative energy, which I found was really cool. So I will put the link into that in the description. It's actually really nice. It feels like a magnetic thing. It feels like a bunch of magnets on a bracelet, so it's actually really cool. But right now, I'm just going to spread out all my brushes to see what I want, what I don't want, because there are some old cheap brushes in there that I used to have that I never threw away. So I'm just basically sorting out to see what I need to wash, what I don't need to wash, what I don't want, what I do want, and just putting it all out on the table so I can see. There's these little eyebrow brushes that I wasn't really sure if I wanted to wash them. I don't think I washed them in the video, but I didn't feel like it was worth washing. And you'll definitely see that I have a lot of those little eyebrow brushes in there. Some are broken, some are really old, and anyway, there was just a lot of stuff that I needed to clean out and throw away. There are these little brushes, I don't know what they're called, but you get them in some palettes, and I really hate those, so I have like 4 or 5 of those that I really wanted to throw away. I also have these little pencil sharpeners that are actually regular pencil sharpeners that I use for eyeliners because I lost my eyeliner pencil sharpener, so I just use really cheap regular pencil sharpeners. So I wouldn't recommend that, but I'm definitely going to throw those away. But here is all my brushes laid out, and now I know what I want to keep and what I want to clean. So here is my throwaway pile right here. These little stuff is like things that I don't really need or want, and then my eyebrow brushes and my very dirty brush box that I will probably throw away. But now on to washing my brushes. Now I'm originally was gonna use the dishwashing liquid right here, but I didn't have olive oil to mix it in, because you want to have that mixture to help your brushes not get dry. So I'm just going to use a cheap Kroger brand hand soap that I know will give my brushes that moisture and clean them at the same time. So I'm just going to grab a little tiny plate, and what I'm going to do is squirt that hand soap into the plate to wash my brushes. And I would recommend that you get a gentle hand soap, whether it's baby soap or baby shampoo or a little hand soap. I wouldn't get really dishwasher liquid without olive oil or dishwashing liquid just in general, because you might dry out your brushes. Here it took me forever to find the right temperature on my sink. You definitely don't want it too hot, and you definitely don't want it cold, because why would you wash something in cold water? Because it feels like it's not really cleaning it. But I don't want it really hot, because it might melt the brush, like the bristles and the hairs of the brush, and it might upset the glue, and your hairs out of your brush might start falling out. So finding the right temperature is very crucial, and it took me a while to do that. Okay, now on to washing the actual brushes. I'm going to start with my really disgusting dirty beauty blender. Don't judge me. So I'm going to mix some water with the soap, and I'm just going to soak up all of that soap in that water, and just to get it in there and to deeply clean the beauty blender. And what I'm going to do is let it all soak up, and I'm going to use my hand to have a rough surface to rub across, so I can actually get that makeup and the dirt and the bacteria out of my beauty blender. It takes me the longest to clean my beauty blenders. So after a while, you will just be washing, rinsing, and repeating. So I take some more of the hand soap, and I just put it all over the beauty blender, and I just squeeze to get all the makeup out. Because to really deeply clean a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, it takes a while, and it's a long process, because you may have the surface of the beauty blender clean, but not the actual whole beauty blender itself. So beauty blenders take me the longest. After hours of washing my beauty blender, it's on to the next brush and just repeating this process. Now with actual regular brushes, I just put the soap into the plate, and again I take I rub the brush in the plate, and then I put it on my hand to give it a rough surface to rub across, and for the soap to really get in there and get all of that makeup out. As you see here, this brush is not really that dirty, but there is some discoloration. So I let it lather, and I let it rinse off, and then I repeat it and go over it and wait till all the soap's gone and all the makeup's gone. What I definitely recommend you doing is when you, after washing the brush, squeeze the water out and put it upside down so the water is not running into the glue of where the hairs are. And what I really love to do is when I'm rinsing the brushes, put the brush facing downward. Like, you never want the brush facing upwards towards the faucet, because then there's more likely for water to get where the glue is and kind of unbinding the glue. And this is all about making our brushes last. Whether it's really expensive brushes or cheap brushes, we all want them to last. So by facing that brush downwards at all times can really lengthen the quality and time of your brushes. Now, I don't know about you, but I love seeing foundation brushes being washed. It's just a satisfying feeling. I don't know why. And I love washing really giant brushes because you can see, like, you use a foundation brush like almost every day. So that's just a satisfying feeling, is to feel the dirt and the makeup coming out of the brush, and the way it feels after when you clean it. It just feels so soft and brand new. And washing your brushes is just, it's satisfying, and it should be fun to do, especially when you have music playing. With big brushes like foundation brushes or powder brushes, you might want to go over it a couple times just to make sure you have everything out of that brush. I would also recommend that when you're actually cleaning your brushes, that you put them in different strokes. Like, you do in circular motions, and then back and forth motions, and then back and circular motions, and then up and down motions. Because when you apply product, you don't always apply product the same motion. So when, let's say you're applying bronzer, you don't always do it in that same up and down motion. Sometimes you may do it in circular motion. So you want to make sure you're getting all that makeup and dirt off of every single hair. I absolutely love seeing this. This is how you know a brush is clean. This is how you know when you've done your job. And as a makeup person or a makeup artist or a makeup guru, this should make you happy, because you know, like, girl, I'm about to put some makeup on with a clean brush. I'm gonna look flawless. I actually wanted to clean my beauty blender again because I felt like it wasn't really deeply clean enough, because I would look at it and I would say there's still some makeup or some spots in there that I want to get out. So I'm really gonna like soak this in soap. Like, I'm gonna make sure like everything is out of this, because beauty blenders are the most dirtiest thing, like, makeup tool that we use, in my opinion. There's so much bacteria in beauty blenders, and sometimes it's in dark areas, and sometimes like it's around damp areas, and it can really cause you to break out if you have really sensitive skin. So I feel like the beauty blender is like the most dedicated tool you would try to clean. Now you just want to squeeze, 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 and make sure all the soap's out. And now it's all done. After 50 million hours of cleaning my beauty blender and all my brushes, it is all done. And now I'm just going to rinse out my plate of all the soap and all the leftover makeup that I have used to clean my brushes. the end result. All of the makeup brushes have been absolutely cleaned, and now I feel good about myself and good about life. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of paper towels and I'm just going to spread them out a little bit more, and basically taking all the excess water from those brushes so it's quicker to dry and that the water doesn't seep into the glue and where the hairs are actually glued into the brush.
Talking to Griffey like, man, it's now or never. Chasing big endeavors, facing stormy weather. I say okay.
After putting all my brushes out, I'm going to take another paper towel and I'm just going to tap the brushes and actually squeeze the water, the excess water out of those brushes, because I'm really, honestly, I feel like I'm scared to have so much water in there because of loosening the glue in the brushes, because I don't want to lose the what's the word? The length of use, I guess, out of my brushes, and I want them to last. The expensive ones and the cheap ones, I want them to last, because I'm not going to spend all the time buying new brushes like every month. So I'm trying to make them last as much as possible. I'm trying to get as much water squeezed out of my brushes as humanly possible.
Forever rock.
Here is the end result. All the brushes have been cleaned, squeezed, and laid out to dry. Usually I will lay this out for maybe a day for it to dry, so I know I'm not going to put makeup on for a while. So these are my clean brushes, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed filming it for you, and my song was on, so you're just going to watch me dance and be stupid and crazy. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you. Bye.